So this video is going to be a little bit different. I want you to sit with me for a bit, like we're just talking, like a podcast, but a bit more personal. Today we are going into the mind of Ed Kemper. Now, I've watched a lot of true crime content over the years, maybe too much. But what fascinates me isn't the blood or the bodies, it's the mind. What turns someone into a killer? What twists someone so deeply that taking a life becomes so normal? Ed Kemper is one of the rare cases that really haunts me. Because unlike many serial killers, Ed was actually very smart. Not just clever, intelligent, calm, articulate. And that's just so terrifying. There's this one interview he did in prison. He talks about his crime with no emotion, no regret, just facts. He says, "I just remember there was an explosion of violence toward her. I didn't black out or anything. I just went into a rage." And the way he says it, it sounds like he's describing what he ate for breakfast. You almost forget he's talking about murder. And then he says, "I was the one who was able to relate to people and be trusted. And that's how I was able to get them into the car. That calm, collected manipulation. That's what really hits you. He wasn't sloppy, he wasn't impulsive, he planned. He murdered 10 people. His final victims, his mother and her friend. But let's go back, because none of this happened in a vacuum. His childhood was a mess. His mother, Clarnell, was emotionally abusive. She belittled him, mocked him, told him no woman would ever love him. She locked him in the basement as a kid. That rage, this humiliation, it built up over years and eventually it exploded. Psychologists often talk about the McDonald triad: bedwetting, fire starting, animal cruelty, and Kemper, he had all three. And that a very high IQ, around 145, and you've got someone with zero empathy and above average ability to manipulate and plan. A very dangerous combo. He wanted to be a cop. He used to drink in bars with police officers while holding bodies in his trunk, and he sounded so normal. He said there was almost a cathartic release after killing, a kind of relief. That sentence lived rent-free in my mind, and maybe that's what scares us most. He doesn't look like a monster, he doesn't sound like one, but that's what makes him one of the most chilling serial killers of all time. So here's the question: was Ed Kemper born this way or made this way? And more importantly, how many others like him are still out there wearing a mask of normalcy? Thanks for sitting with me through this. If you like this deeper, slower style of true crime, let me know. I've got a lot more to say and a lot more minds I want to explore. Until next time, stay curious and stay safe.